Welcome back. Today we are going deep on the first of the four basic operations, addition. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Addition? I already know how to add. And you might be right, but a lot of students get tripped up on word problems, vocabulary, and larger numbers because they never slowed down and really looked at how addition works. So in this video, we're going to cover what addition actually is, the exact vocabulary words you need to know for any test, how it works with larger numbers, and we will do practice problems together at the end. So what is addition? Well, at its core, addition is combining. You take two or more separate amounts and you bring them together to find the total. Think of it visually. If I have 3 apples in one pile and 4 apples in another pile, and I push both piles together, how many apples do I have total? This one's pretty easy. The answer is 7. And that's addition. The plus sign, this symbol right here, is the operator. It tells us the operation we are performing is addition. So now let's talk about the 3 parts of every addition problem. The numbers you are adding together are called the addends. And the result, the total that you get, is called the sum. Say those out loud with me. Add end. Add end. Sum. In this problem, 12 and 9 are both addends. 21 is the sum. On the test, if they ask you for the sum of 12 and 9, they mean add them. That word, sum, is one of the most common math vocabulary words on a test. So let's make sure to really lock that in. Now here is where it gets really interesting. Addition has rules. Mathematicians call them properties. And these properties tell us how addition behaves in every situation. Property number 1, the commutative property. This just means that the order in which you add 2 numbers does not change the sum. 3 plus 5 equals 8, and 5 plus 3 also equals 8. Switch the order, same answer. Always. But why does this matter? Because when you're doing mental math with bigger numbers, sometimes flipping the order makes it easier to compute. This property gives you the freedom to do that. Property number 2, the associative property. This one says that when you are adding 3 or more numbers, it doesn't matter how you group them. 2 plus 3 and then plus 4 equals 9. 2 plus the sum of 3 and 4 also equals 9. Same numbers, different grouping, same answer. This matters a lot in algebra when you're simplifying expressions. You will group terms in whatever way makes the math cleaner. Property number 3, the identity property of addition. This is the simplest one. Any number plus 0 equals that number. 0 is the additive identity. It doesn't change the value of any number you add it to. Sounds obvious, but you will see this show up in algebra and calculus more than you expect. Let's step it up. Single-digit addition is one thing, but what happens when the numbers get bigger? When we add multiple-digit numbers, we work column by column, starting from the ones place on the right and moving left. Okay, ones column first. 7 plus 5 equals 12. 12 is bigger than 9, so we can't fit it in one digit. We write the 2, and we carry the 1 up to the tens column. This is called carrying, or regrouping. The 10 that's inside the 12 gets moved to the next column over. On to the tens column now. We have carried our 1 plus 4 plus 8. That's 13. Again, we write the 3 and carry the 1. Now onto the hundreds column. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. So no carrying this time. We write the 6. So 247 plus 385 equals 632. Let's do one more so this is solid. Again, we start from the ones column. 9 plus 4 is 13. Write 3, carry 1. Tens column. 1 plus 8 plus 6 is 15. Write 5, carry 1. Onto the hundreds column. 1 plus 4 plus 7 is 12. Write 2, carry 1. And now onto the thousands column. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, the answer is 2,253. Same process every time. Start right, move left, and carry when needed. This is where a lot of students lose points. And it's not because they can't add, but because they don't recognize the key words that signal addition. Total, sum, all together, combined, in all, more than, increased by, and plus. When you see any of these words in a problem, that's your signal to add. Problem 1. A school collected 312 cans on Monday and 457 cans on Tuesday. How many cans were collected in all? So the phrase in all tells us to add 312 plus 457. 2 plus 7 is 9. 1 plus 5 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. So the answer is 769 cans. Problem 2. Marcus had $85 in his account. He deposited another $120. What is his new total? So here there are two key words. Deposited tells us something was added, and total confirms we need the sum. 85 plus 120. $205. Read carefully, identify the keyword, then set up and solve. Okay, it's time to see what you've got. I'm going to put 4 problems on the screen. Pause the video, work them out, and then come back. Problem 1, 436 plus 258. Problem 2, 1,742 plus 895. Problem 3, 3,061 plus 4,879. Problem 4. A store sold 524 items in the morning and 688 in the afternoon. How many items were sold altogether? Pause now. All right, let's check. Problem 1. 436 plus 258. 6 plus 8 is 14. Write 4, carry 1. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 694. Problem 2. 1,742 plus 895. 2 plus 5 is 7. 4 plus 9 is 13. So again, write 3, carry 1. And 1 plus 7 plus 8 is 16. Write 6, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. The answer is 2,637. Now that we've got the hang of it, I'm going to just give you the answers for problem 3 and 4. Problem 3, 7,940. And problem 4, 524 plus 688 equals 1,212 items. Let's lock in the key vocabulary one more time. Addend, the numbers you are adding together. Sum, the result of an addition problem. Carrying, moving a digit to the next column when your total exceeds 9. Additive identity, 0, because adding 0 changes nothing. And that's addition, fully broken down. In the next video, we're going into subtraction. And yes, we will cover borrowing, word problems, and all of it. If this helped you, hit subscribe so you catch every video in this series. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.